Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaction opinion itong post ng si Attorney Roy Nagwanson nag-post, isinare niya ang post ng Peanut Gallery Media Network. Pahayag ito ni Congresswoman Leila de Lima na kung saan todo rescue, sinusuportahan niya. Tinutulungan niya si Congressman Sandro Marcos. Paano ba yan? Di ba? Number one, anti-Marcos itong si de Lima noon. Sila yung mas sumisigaw ng diktador, magnanakaw, ikulong, hukayin ng Marcos Sr. sa libingan ng mga bayani, hindi siya karapat-dapat doon. O ngayon, sila nang magkakampi. Ganun ba yun? Okay. Ito, tungkol ito sa mga akusasyon ni Saldico na itong Congressman Marcos nagsingit ng 51 billion budget insertion. Sumagot si Congressman Sandro Marcos, destabilizer yan. Nanawagan siya sa taong bayan, huwag kayong magpabudol kay Saldico. Isang kriminal yan. He just want to destabilize o pabagsakin ang gobyerno. Ngayon, sinangayunan ni Congresswoman Leila de Lima. Ito, Representative Leila de Lima of Mamamayang Liberal Party List expressed her agreement with House Majority Leader Sandro Marcos, saying that former Congressman Saldico recent video expose give the impression man lang di ay impression of destabilization. De Lima made this statement after latest video release on November 25, where he accused Sandro Marcos of inserting nearly 51 billion into the national budgets for 2023, 24, and 25. Also claimed that President Bongbong Marcos made a 100 billion insertion in the 2025 budget with a 25 billion kickback allegedly going to him. Marcos immediately denied the allegation, describing them as part of an orchestrated destabilization attempt. He said intelligence reports points to supposed coordination with individuals interested in undermining the current administration. Marcos insisted that the accusation were not revelation but political maneuvering. De Lima echoed this sentiment, saying that releasing accusation through a series of videos instead of bringing evidence to official channels raises questions about the intent behind his disclosures. She noted that the style of releasing expose in fragments creates speculations about whether there is a broader agenda at play. She added that the public cannot determine whether statements contain full truths, half-truths, or embellished claims, especially given the lack of formal documentation. According to her, the way these videos are being released contributes to the impression that the effort may be aimed at destabilizing democratic processes, something she urged the public to avoid. Remains a central figure in the controversy surrounding budget insertions and alleged corruption in flood control infrastructure projects. He has been in hiding abroad for several months and is currently the subject of an arrest warrant. De Lima called on to return to the Philippines and present his evidence in the proper legal venues, stressing that if he truly possesses the truth, he should be willing to defend it formally before the appropriate authorities. She also criticized his decision to continuously release videos without any accompanying affidavits or verified documents. De Lima said that relying solely on video statements is insufficient for claims of this magnitude and only deepens uncertainty about the accuracy of the allegations. She emphasized that credible accusation must be supported by sworn statements and proper submission of evidence so that the matter can be fully transparently examined. Oh, ito ang aking reaksyon. Honorable De Lima, nung si Orly Gutesa, may sworn statement siya, nag-oath pa siya sa Blue Ribbon Committee. Anong ginawa nyo? Pinagtawanan ninyo. Oh, ngayon, si Saldico nagsasabi, again, mag-oath siya, mag-sworn statement. Depende na sa taong bayan. Basahin niyo ang mga comments. Mas marami, sa opinion ko lang ha, mas marami ang mga tao na naniniwala sa mga sinasabi ni Saldico. Kasi may mga resibo siya. Although hindi lahat, hindi lahat ng sinasabi niya doon ay totoo. May mga hindi ko tinatanggap. Kailang mas marami ang totoong sinasabi. It's now in the court of public opinion. Basa tayo ng mga comments. JD Jig, di tayo na-inform. Sila pala yung ka-uniteam ng Marcos admin. Sila na. Unipink na ngayon eh. Wala nang uniteam. Unipink. George Mario Onsano, Di Lima, sumuporta kay Marcos. Angelita Mendoza, birds of the same feather. Katadana, di ba antay Marcos yan dati? Anyari ating, sabi ko na nga bumaliktad na. Antonio Fuego, you can see how both factions benefit from each other. The yellow side, who has been quoting never again, seems like lost its track to let's do it again. Lynn Kotobi, when there is smoke, there is fire. It doesn't matter firefighter or not. Justin Ruga, now you get to see what a troll look like. Nemesio Felix, that's not destabilization. That's protecting himself from the allegation thrown to him by the admin. Yes, ako, walang kakayahan si Saldico na mag-destabilize dahil nagtatago na eh. Survival ang kanya. Iniipit nyo ako, ikukulong nyo ako, isasama ko kayo. Di ko anong nalalaman niya, sinasabi niya. And to me, although may kasalanan si Saldico, dapat makulong, maparusahan. But nagpapasalamat ako sa kanyang mga sinasabi dahil mas maraming katotohanan ang sinasabi niya. O, yung una niyang resibong nilabas, 100 billion na budget insertion. Pinag-aralan ni Senator Lacson, sabi niya, totoo. Naisingit yan sa BICAM. Although yung kickback, 25 billion, hindi naman natanggap ng presidente, ibang nakatanggap. So, ayun. So, yung aligasyon ni Saldico na meron ding 51 billion si Sandro Marcos, naglabas siya ng dokumento, ako, naniniwala ako doon. Now, battle of public opinion. Talo sila. Okay, salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong talandig ng Bukidnon dahil namimigay tayo ng libreng yero at pako galing sa ating sweldo sa channel nito para naman itong tribong ito makapagpatayo ng mas maayos na tirahan. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito, makita nyo ang kalunos-lunos na kalagayan nitong tribong ito.
O karon mao na ni si Angkol ang mataganog yero.